What's up, everybody? It's Greg. So today we are going to talk about passive income. Lately with $1,200 stimulus checks, $600 in unemployment if you've lost your job, everybody has gotten a little used to making money without having to do anything. But it is almost time to come back to reality because unemployment from the CARES Act stops on July 31st, and a second round of stimulus checks as presented by the Democrats in the House likely is dead on arrival according to President Trump and Republicans in the Senate. So yes, we are going to have to earn the money that we have. We don't get to just sit and collect unemployment anymore. Plus, how could we possibly keep this up? Because somebody has to pay for all the free crap that everybody's getting. Well, that's right. We do. Taxpayers, we have to pay for it. Look, I don't blame anybody for liking the fact that they get to make money without having to do a thing. That's actually my goal in life, is to make money without having to work. I just don't believe that government handouts, stimulus checks, unemployment, that's not the route to go. So if you are like me and millions of other Americans and other people throughout the world, you want passive income. There are literally hundreds of videos on YouTube about passive income. You can get dividend income from investing in stocks. There's passive income through real estate and a myriad of other ways to make money by not having to do a thing. I mean, heck, there's even apps that will pay you to drive with your phone locked so that you can't look at your phone while driving. There is a lot of ways to make passive income, and I know that all of us would like to make as much passive income as we possibly can. So just a quick definition, passive income, at least in my eyes, is income that you have little to no work for. Obviously there is active income, and that is what you would want to think of as your job, things that you have to work for to get that money. So dividend income, real estate income, income from these apps that you don't really have to do anything on except for, drive with your phone locked. All of those are great sources of passive income, but I know a lot of people out there will be like, but wait, I have to have money to do those things. Like if I want to make enough money off of dividend income to pay for bills, I've got to have a lot of money in the stock market. And if I want to make passive income from rent, from real estate, I have to have enough money to buy a second house. So yes, it does take money to make money. But right now, I am going to serve you a nice cold plate of reality. The reason you don't have money, that lands squarely on you. Yes, there may be incidences where maybe you had an accident or there's some other outside source that has kept you from making money, but for the large majority of people, the reason you don't have money lands solely on your shoulders. You are the one capable of making more money, but maybe you're holding yourself back. This may be a very unpopular opinion among some people, but it's probably because it stings a little bit. You know what? Sometimes the truth is a little hard to hear. So yeah, if you're looking at your future, or especially your financial future, and it looks bleak, you need to do one of two things. You need to either change your attitude and stop looking at the negative, or you need to change your actions and start making things happen for yourself. For me, the future is bright. I love it. I'm excited for it. Even though in these crazy turbulent times, I have a lot of hope for the future. I think a lot of great things are going to be coming. So without further ado, here are passive income ideas that every single person can do. It does not matter if you have money or if you don't have money. These are the ideas you want to hear. These things are easier than standing in line at Starbucks or standing in line at McDonald's to eat lunch. They are so easy that they are easier than sitting on your butt watching TV. The reason they are so easy is because it's literally not doing those things. It is not standing in line at Starbucks or not going out to eat. It is not sitting on your butt and watching TV. Alright, at this point, I am sure there's somebody in the video saying, but Greg, this is not what I wanted. I wanted a video about investing into passive income ideas. I didn't want another video about saving money. So first, I think you should consider whether or not you really are saving money. If you aren't, hey, maybe this is a good opportunity to learn a little bit, to see some numbers and get a little motivation for saving money. But if you are not deterred, you can come and check out this video. I'll put a link up in the card. It is a video about how I was able to start an Airbnb that has increased my monthly income up to $1,900 in a single month. Maybe you're somebody who isn't saving money, but you're just lazy and you don't want to save money. Anyways, I guess at that point you can still go check out that video, but you're probably going to be too lazy to go start an Airbnb as well. So who knows? But watch till the end. There's some great information, and hopefully it'll help you out. All right, so in my eyes, there is always two ways to have more money. You can either increase your revenue or you can decrease your expenses. Those are the two ways to make more money, to have more money in your pocket. And both are awesome. If you can do both, that is the way to go. Increasing revenue, obviously that has a whole bunch of potential. Decreasing our expenses, well, maybe it doesn't have as much potential because, you know what, we all have only a limited number of expenses, but it is probably the easiest way to get started. So if you fall into that category that I was explaining earlier where you say, hey, I don't have enough capital to go and invest in dividend stocks or to invest in real estate to buy a rental property, then let's start with decreasing our expenses. So I am going to bust out some numbers for you, and we are going to show you all of the simple little ways that you can save money that actually add up to a whole lot of cash. So there is coffee. If you buy coffee for $3, and I don't know what coffee is because I don't buy coffee, I don't drink coffee, but if you bought a cup of coffee at Starbucks for $3 and you did that every single day in a month, that adds up to $90 in a month. That is a fat chunk of change. Now let's say you eat out at work. So you go to work, you don't end up packing a lunch, so you decide, hey, I'm just gonna eat out. And if you spent $8 eating out for lunch, which I think is probably pretty reasonable as far as a price, and you did that 20 days in a month, that is 5 days a week, then you are spending $160 a month on eating out for lunch. And then let's say you add a meal on the weekends where you go out every weekend and you spend $15 on a meal, and you're doing that 4 times a month. There's another $60, so you can add another $220 just from eating out in a month. And I feel like that is probably on the lowball side of things. A lot of people spend a lot more money than that. And then there is TV, like I mentioned before. If you're lazy and you're sitting on your butt watching TV, if you are paying for DirecTV or Dish, likely you are way overpaying for entertainment, and you're probably paying $100 a month. So honestly, I haven't had TV for my whole adult life because I can't fathom paying $100 a month to watch TV. You know, there's Netflix, there's Hulu, there's Disney Plus, there's other things that you can get entertainment from that are a whole lot cheaper. So cut out cable TV and you save yourself $100 a month. Another thing that a lot of people do is they buy snacks at a convenience store on a daily basis. You know, they'll go and get a pastry from Starbucks or whatever. So if you spent another $3 every single day of the month, that's $90 in a month. That adds up to be a lot of money. Another huge thing is interest on credit cards. That is just mind-boggling to me. Why in the world do you have interest on credit cards? Never, ever run a balance on credit cards. But the average credit card debt in the United States is over $5,000, and that is the running balance. So if you take $5,000, you know, whereabouts, and times it by the interest rate of 20%, you are adding up to a fat chunk of change on a monthly basis that you were just paying to interest. It's money gone for no reason. And then I'm just going to put a big blanket over this because I feel like it is pretty dang easy to spend $100 on online shopping, things that you don't necessarily need. It's just crap that you want. So hopefully you can see this beautiful running total over here. It is going to get us to just under $700 a month on just random crap that you could be saving money on. That is the best and quickest way to make income, by literally doing nothing. Don't shop. Don't be lazy and watch TV. Don't buy coffee. There's a lot of ways that you can make money. And that is the way you're going to be able to take that money and springboard it forward into actually investing into things that are increasing your revenue. So yeah, for a lot of us, all we have to do to literally make over $8,000 annually extra, that is $8,000 in your pocket, is to just change a few financial habits that we have. By overpaying for a bunch of stuff, let's take those away and save that money. And you'd be mind blown at what you could do with an extra $700 a month. You can pay off debt so much faster. You could invest $700 a month could end up leading to a wonderful real estate opportunity as far as a rental goes. There is a lot of potential for $700 a month. Now, I've talked to a lot of people that are like, oh man, I just wish I could take my family on a good vacation every year. I think that would be great. And then I break it down for them like, well, how much do you eat out? Do you buy crap at a convenience store? Are you overpaying for TV? All of those things. You cut all of those out and you say you had an extra $8,000 on an annual basis. You could take half of that and take your family on a pretty fun vacation. And then you could take the other half and invest it. You can even use that money to pay it forward. I've said this in last videos. If you have extra money, man, taking care of other people, being a blessing in their life, it just brings good karma. It brings blessings. You are going to see an increase in your life by increasing other people's lives as well. So I am going to challenge you right now that you need to change your mindset. If you think to yourself, I don't make enough money, you need to change your mindset to, I don't keep enough of the money that I make. Be a good steward over what you've been given, what you've been blessed with, and I can promise you that more will come your way. If you would like to have more personal finance tips in the future, also to see my journey as far as how I've been able to build a passive income portfolio that has increased my revenue, please consider subscribing, and we will catch you guys next time.